I'm a little bit late. Sorry, guys. I was making boba and I started the boba way too late. That was my fault. It's the second time this week, but I've been really craving boba this week. I guess it's because I didn't get to have dessert like I wanted last night, and I needed the sugar this morning. I don't know. The caffeine is also going to tie me over for a 12-hour stream. We're going to be playing games for 12 hours, guys. I think some of them might be shorter than I was expecting, so I have a lot of games prepared. 3 of them, the game devs kind of asked me to play them while I was scheduling the week. So those 3 games are definitely like officially announced. We're going to be playing Irene the Window. It's a cozy visual novel about having a conversation with a friend and reconnecting and learning to deal with anxiety and internet addiction. So that's a very interesting one with an interesting topic. It's going to be pretty short though, from what I remember. We're going to be playing a game. It's a 3D game that's called Lifeless Moon. That one is about a person who goes on the moon, and for some reason, they somehow end up on Earth too, which is really wacky and intriguing. And I can't wait to see what that one is about. And in the 3rd game we're going to be playing tonight with Ultima. It's called Lock and Key. It's a visual novel investigation where we would be playing magical girls investigating a killer in Chicago. So it seems very interesting, very unique. So those 3 games are the 3 games that I officially played today. But I'm pretty sure even if we play these 3 games in 12 hours, we're going to have a lot of time for a lot of other games. And I have a couple of others that the game devs contacted me after I had made the schedule. And I couldn't promise that I could play them, but we're going to try to make them fit today and see, what we can fit in today. I have other backups too, if ever those don't work out. So we're going to have a pretty busy day. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. And without further ado, I'm going to show you what this game looks like. This got a little water sound. I hope you're having a really good day, guys. I'm going to actually turn on the lights right now. I think my camera is not picking up my eyes properly. I'll be back. Man, I should have had this little music in the background while I was talking. That would have been a lot more professional sounding. Anyways. This is an adorable game called Irene the Window. I can't wait to check it out. Let's go see the preferences, if there's anything we need to be aware of. I like to check that just to make sure. There's choices. That's good. Okay, well, there's nothing unique that's going to be like bothersome or anything. Like, sometimes I have to put streamer mode on in case of like copyrighted music. That's why I always check. All right, new game, guys. Let's go for this little cozy game. Wait, Irene is our friend? I thought Irene was us. Okay, I'm gonna answer.
You're not smiling. Smile.
Wait, I don't have to read. It's amazing. I'm gonna put the sound a lot higher though.
Or what? You're not happy to see me? You do realize we're on a video call, right? I can see everything through the camera. I'm waiting.
I can see everything through the camera? Don't say that. That's kind of threatening. Here I'm smiling better, not in the mood. Like actually smile in real life. That is silly. What about this one? Yeah. Better?
Hey, thanks for picking up. Thanks for picking up.
Ooh, there's a little bug here, but that's okay.
It's so boring here, I'm going mental. So I decided to message you.
Okay.
How long has it been since we last talked? 3 years? 4? Feels like those years never happened.
Oh God, I'm hearing construction downstairs. You might still hear some construction. The landlords downstairs are still doing stuff. It's just a little friendly warning. I am not hitting my walls with hammers, don't you worry. I'm gonna go get some more Kleenexes because I've been blowing my nose a lot and I'm out of Kleenexes. I'll be right back. I'm back, Prowl. I'm back. Hello, hello, welcome in. You've been prowling the the chat, going back and forth with your little kitty. And that just reminded me just how much I want to have one day, maybe one of those cats that you can go on walks with. And you can like have a little harness on them. They're so adorable. But I'm allergic to cats, so it's not gonna happen. So how long has it been since we last talked? 3-4 years, okay.
It's the same for you too, right?
Yeah, it's like they never happened. Feels like it's been 10 years, not 3. I've got a weird feeling we don't even know each other. I mean, don't say that. That is not something you say to a friend. Even if it's been very long and you do feel this, I think that would feel very sad. I have a lot of friends from like university or even before, and I don't talk to them every day or every week or every year even for a lot of them. But if I would talk to them again, I feel like we would just pick it right back up. Like it's never happened. So that's what I'm going to say. By the way, what do you want to be called these days? Prow, it's your chance. You're going to be able to name me. You can name me whatever you want. In college, I remember everyone called you genius for some reason. What about now? What do you want me to be called? I think you're the only one. If there's anybody, the first person who writes in the chat a name, this is going to be the name for me in the game. I don't judge, and if you do typos, I keep the typos in. Be careful. And if you don't say anything, my name's going to be nothing. I will literally write nothing. Boba tea is so good. There's a really good boba tea going on right now. I have no regrets. We had a new person join the stream today. Not the stream, the Discord. And I don't know if anybody's aware of that sort of thing, but they came in without a welcome message. And they added me as a friend. I don't fully understand what's going on about that. How can somebody join a Discord without the welcome message popping up? And that really made me think they were maybe a bot or something was kind of wrong, like suspicious, I guess. And I kicked them, but they also kind of added me as a friend. So I don't know what's going on, who that person was. Maybe it's a complete misunderstanding, but I didn't want to take a chance because we had a lot of bots on the Discord recently. And they kind of contact everybody on the Discord and try to make friends with everybody. But if they're bots, like I do not trust at all what they would do. Like they could like send links or hack people and stuff. I've been hacked on my Discord, so I'm super careful. So if by any chance you're the person and you're an actual person and you join the Discord, come in and say something in the welcome chat. So at least, even if it's not an automatic welcoming thing, because I discovered this morning while doing some research that you can turn off the welcoming message for yourself. I don't know. Noodle, such an awesome surprise seeing you so early in the morning. Pleasantly surprised. I hope your day goes amazing. My day is going really, really good, actually. Yeah. I woke up lazily stayed in bed a little bit longer. I had nice breakfast. I made some boba. But yeah, I had this strange person, well, this stranger, I guess, not necessarily strange, but definitely stranger, join the Discord this morning without the welcoming message, and it kind of freaked me out because we had a bot problem recently on the Discord. So I'm sending out a message. If you're that person and you're an actual person, you know, reach out in a human way, and then we can reinstate you on the Discord. Because otherwise, I'm not allowing bots on my Discord. Do you have an idea for a name, Einherjar, so I can call myself something in this game? I could call myself Tripod. The three-legged lady. That I'm gonna go random. Something random, I don't know. Three-legged, okay, then three-legged lady it is. How many dots is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I can't. It's too long. The three-legged lay. Okay, we're gonna put no spaces. Three-legged lady. Ta-da! If I use capital letters, maybe it's gonna look a little better. Amazing. Look at that, Einherjar. You named me.
Hey.
Nice to meet you again, three-legged lady. I've thought about you a lot these days. Well, I didn't write, obviously. You know how it is. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I have friends that I think about sometimes, and I forget to stay in touch. I forget to write. I get it. Are you working anywhere right now? Ooh. What do we say? All of these options, I don't know if they have an impact on the story. Yes, at an office like everyone. Yes, but from home. I'm studying. I'm not working. Why? Let's say something that I wish were true. Yes, from home. Lucky you is what I would have said not long ago, probably, but now I'm rotting here trying not to go totally crazy from boredom. So honestly, I was hoping you're unemployed too, could give me some tips. Never had it like this before, where I don't have to get up early every day and do something. School, then college and work, and then more work. I was always busy, always had more to do than time. Yeah, I think I have that. I have more to do than I have time. It's very sad. I like her expressions. I like the fact that she's kind of moving. And her expressions are really cute. Now I'm lying here, not owing anyone anything. The fact that this looks like a pillow around her feels like she's in bed. I have a feeling she may be hospitalized. What do people do when they have nothing to do? Watch movies, read books, scroll social media. That's what I would do if I had nothing to do. Find a hobby. That is also something that, to me, watching movies, reading books is a hobby. So those are kind of the same. Look for a job or go study. That's like super productive, or just no idea. I would say find a hobby, you know, find something that makes your life feel complete. Welcome back, Prow. Prow, you've been having like a whole ass, you know, walk around here. Yes, I am back. I've been back for a little bit. You're a silly Prow. You could have named me, but Einherjar named me. He named me the three-legged lady in the game. I was waiting for you to answer, Prow. Oh god, you're leaving now? That's okay. Okay, I'm gonna say find a hobby. It's great that you brought up hobbies. I keep thinking about them too, but can't come up with anything. What are you into? Oh, well, how true are we going to be about this one? I like sports, moving my body, anything that makes you feel strong. I like that, but it's not my main hobby. I like working with my hands, creating something new, fixing or improving what already exists. I like to do that, but that requires a little bit more money and investment in time. Like, I love to modify furniture. I love to sand it down, paint it, or stain it, and change the handles and stuff and make them really fit my decor. I haven't done that in more than a year, but when I used to do that for a lot of my stuff, and I like to do it. I get it. I collect various things. You could say I'm a bit of a collector. Collecting is a cool hobby, but it takes less time, I think. It's less time consuming. It's something you do because you have other stuff, I think, that takes up the time. Does binge watching shows count as a hobby? If yes, then yes. Otherwise, no. Oops, I'm coughing. Yeah, I would say, yeah, fixing, improving, being creative, I think would be the best hobby I would recommend to anyone. Doing anything creative feels to me like it's the reason that we are on Earth. It's the reason we are alive. It's the thing that humans, you know, excel at compared to any other creature on the planet. Wow, that's awesome. I want that too. Do it. I wish I could. I have a bad feeling. Listen, three-legged lady. Is it okay if I ask you to do things from time to time? Little things, short and simple. It won't be hard for you, and it'll make me less bored here. Why? I think she's sick. Like, this whole thing, this setup makes me feel like she's sick. Miniatures are collectibles and they take forever to make. Exactly, but there's the creative part of it. Miniatures are definitely a collectible though. God, it's reminding me, I've been thinking of maybe selling my Warhammer. I feel bad about it. I've worked so hard in collecting and making the armies, but I haven't played in almost a year now. And it feels so stupid to have them just gather dust. I'm not even painting them because I don't have time. I love to build them. I build them and I put them in my display case, all gray. It's so silly of me. Hello, dinosaur. How's it going? It's going really good. We're playing this very cozy little visual novel this morning. Taking it slow, but we're doing a 12-hour stream today. So it's gonna be really long. We're having a lot of games. Yay! You have a 3-stream streak. That's amazing. Thank you so much for coming by. Also, Dinosaur, I shared your art on the Discord and everybody loves it. They were very impressed with your artistic talents. And I'm super grateful. It's very sweet of you to do a drawing like that. The main thing, to do it in real life, not pretend, not with a mouse on a screen or a finger on a phone, but for real. It matters, okay? I'm impressed with myself, to be honest. Yeah, me too. Like, it's really cool. I don't know what kind of art you usually do, but I was like seriously impressed. You got the hair like so good and the eyes, amazing. My stream streak is probably unhealthy. Oh no, I know yours. Okay. My stream streak is also unhealthy on Ultima. I know what it's like. It was your first chibi drawing. That's amazing. I've tried chibi drawing before and I suck at chibis. I'm not good at, like, I think it's like essentializing a concept. Chibis are like, you have to have a very good idea of what the details are and then you have to modify them to make sense as a chibi. So hard. I mean, I'll try to do what she says, sure. Let's start with something easier. Grab a pen and a piece of paper. You're surely got something handy. Anything you can write with and on will do. Okay, I don't know if we're supposed to do that for real here, but if we do, I do have my little notebook next to me and it's got a little pen in it. So maybe that's going to be what we're going to do. I don't know. Not something I'm going to be able to take pictures of, guys, though. It's not going to be shareable. It's going to be horrible, if anything. I'll say pen and notebook, pencil and paper. I got everything. Perfect. Remember who you dreamed of becoming as a kid when you grew up but didn't, or what you dreamed of doing but never did. Yeah, like becoming a writer, which I still am not. I mean, I'm a writer, but I'm not a published, established writer, I guess. I think it's on like 21, 22 now. I'm thinking of seeing how high I can get. That is so much. I'm so thankful. You're at, wow. I know you are. It's amazing. I might be getting like a digital tablet to draw on, so I might give you a digital drawing as well. Yes, that's amazing. I've tried digital and I'm not good. It's very difficult. Also, I don't think that my tablet is made for it, so I think it kind of struggles with certain brush strokes. I used to be an astronaut, a doctor, a firefighter, now a CEO, a rapper, an influencer. There, remember it and write it down. Just one thing, no more. Okay, I'll write it down. I'm gonna write writer. So I'll write it down now. But I wanted to be someone as a kid and I became that. I think I am, as far as I can be, as close to what I wanted to be. I think that this makes the most sense for me. Well, I think I've never met people like that before. You slap. Mine isn't made for it either, but like a special one that is made for drawing is the one I might be getting. Is that like a Christmas gift? I hope it is. I hope you get a Christmas gift of a cool tablet like that. And still, you became everything you wanted, and that's it? Nothing left to chase, no new dream? There's always a dream. That's what I think too. Write that one down. Yeah, so the new dream is literally just to publish something. That'd be really cool. Yeah, probably. Oh, that's so cool. I wish I still had Christmas gifts. We don't do that in my family anymore. Are you done? Keep in mind, I can't really see what you're doing there. If you try to fool me and do nothing, well, don't do that. So, you done? Yeah. Sweet. Look what you wrote again. Think about what it means to you. And now destroy that piece of paper, rip it up, burn it, whatever. Make it so it is no more. I'm not gonna do that because it's a journal. I don't want to destroy the journal. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write over it. Okay, I'm gonna strike it out. It's unreadable anymore, as though I had never written it. I did it. Okay. She's so sad. Welcome back in, bro. What are you doing, guys, today? Are you like, I don't know, cleaning, doing homework, working on your stuff, playing video games? Make her sadder? You want me to make her sadder? I think she's dying. She looks like she's in the hospital. I don't think I can make her sadder. I'm currently wearing some leggings I've had for 2 years. They still fit somehow. I still have clothes from when I was a teenager and it still fits. I feel like it's very strange. But all of my old clothes still fit me. They're not in good condition. And a lot of them I threw away just because they were like fabric kind of dries with time. But I still have like so many clothes that fits me. You did not grow at all. I did not. Yeah, exactly. I didn't grow in height or in any way, shape, or form. I've been the same height since I was 12 years old. It's ridiculous. Okay, what was that? Why? She doesn't like to be asked a question because none of it is true. It's never going to happen. Girl, I don't like you saying that to me. You don't know me like that. I make everything come true. When I set my mind to it, it's going. When I was in 6th grade, I still fit in my kindergarten tank top. Don't ask. I know I was not chunky in kindergarten. That could have been the solution, yeah. Yeah, great job making her sadder. She's angrier. She's not sadder. She's trying to make me sadder. But it weighs on you every day, getting in the way of thinking about anything else. I guess when you do focus only on the future and on a goal, you do not enjoy the present quite as much. I agree with her on that. That doesn't mean you should not strive for something, because it does help you move forward. Oh, I'm having breakfast, fresh made strawberry banana smoothie. Then I'm awake and bake and watch my favorite streamer. That is amazing. I want a smoothie now. I have everything to make smoothies. I used to make smoothies every morning. And then I got kind of tired of the flavors because there's not that many options of frozen fruit at the grocery store. And I got tired of the same mixes I was making. And there was also like I don't remember what the name of it. It was a company that made ready-made smoothies that were like in little capsules that you kept frozen. And when you were ready, you would put the capsules in either water or milk, depending on your personal preference. I usually preferred water because the milk I have is like it's a plant-based milk, so usually it would kind of freeze into crystals and kind of annoyed me. But I could make smoothies with a lot more variety using those things, but they had protein powder in them, and I hate the texture of the powder. I don't understand how people like the graininess of the protein powders. I don't get it. You have a Ninja mixer? I don't have a Ninja mixer, but I do have a little bullet something. You can make ice cream with any fruit. Yeah, I should do that. I should make ice cream. Also, you can send me a request. I might forget to. Oh, for the VR thing you're gonna do, you should do this. Oh, you're tempted to go to the store and make it. Oh, Proud, you have noodles and 2 eggs. Is it actually noodles or is it me? Don't eat me. I'm not edible, okay? I'm poisonous. Every now and then you think, what if it works out? It won't. Even if it seems doable, so much time has passed, so it won't. Don't say that, girly. Be positive. Strawberry, banana, apple juice. The apple juice brings out the flavor of the other 2 fruits. Ooh, I like that. I've tried with orange juice, but orange juice kind of overpowers the whole thing. I've tried it with peach juice, and goddamn was that delicious. But I don't buy peach juice that much. Yeah, don't eat me, Proud. Just don't. I hope you're eating all of my cousins, though. That's okay. I also eat my cousins. All of the noodles in the world. Yeah. What's your favorite kind of noodle? I think my favorite kind of noodle is like the udon. They're like so chewy. I love it. Also, there's construction downstairs. Again, I'm repeating myself, but I don't think everybody was here when I said it earlier. You might hear a lot of like hammering going on. I hear it. I don't know if you do, but it's going to be maybe a little louder today. Better to tear it all to shreds and move on, which we just did. I don't agree. Yeah, and why is that? Haven't given up on that dream yet? No, I haven't. Then ask yourself why it's still there and you're still here. A lot of what I wanted in life did come true, but those scraps of wishes lying around in the dust for years, they just make it worse. No, they don't, girly. Everything that made you who you are leads you to where you are now. Every dream is just a stepping stone to something new. Girly, don't cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm actually gonna cry, guys. What the hell? I'm tired. Oh. Just go yell at them to stop. They're my landlords. I'm not gonna go yell at my landlords. Yeah, great job making her cry. I didn't mean to. I think she's making herself cry. She's hurting from something. So if you really haven't given up, write it down again. Put it somewhere. You'll see it. Maybe it'll work out. I do that. I do that a lot. Write the thing and keep it around. Like I used to have this posted on my computer to help me write, and it just said a very simple thing. Writing is rewriting. Because sometimes when I used to start writing a story, I had a hard time making myself actually sit down and do it because I was afraid I would do it wrong. And that fear of doing it wrong kept me from doing it at all. But that's a really good trick to tell yourself that doing it is what matters. After you can correct it. You can't edit nothing. You can only edit something that you've written. So you gotta write it. Like writing wrong in the sense like, I don't get the right emotions. I don't write the scene in the right order. I don't, I'm looking for the right words and I'm not succeeding. And then the approximation does not feel quite as right. But it's better to have something on the page, even though it's not the perfect final version, than to have nothing on your page, you know? I play the game with my cousin for maybe 30 minutes or so, and I come back to so many streamers live. What the heck? Yes, right now, today, Saturday, is gonna be a big day for streaming, I think. Well, that's okay. That's a good day for streaming. All the way to midnight usually is what I do, because that gets a lot of people. I really like having a lot of people. What is Brahmi spaghetti pasta? What is that? It's my favorite. They are made from Italian wheat and lupini beans, bronze cut and made in a traditional way. Brahmi. Oh, that's a brand. It's a protein brand. I see. Jimbo jambo the word around, and bean bamboo it would be finish. Sure, proud. You're good with words. There you go. All right, three-legged lady, let's hang up. I love my name. It's a good name. I was so glad to see you. Want to get together again sometime soon, if you want? Of course I do. Oh, she's all blushing. Maybe she likes me. Talk to you soon then. Soon then. Talk to you soon. Yes, me good word, me smart. Yes, you are. Hey, you still here? Go stretch your legs for 2 minutes tops. 2 minutes is enough to brew some tea, for example. I already have my tea. I'm gonna stay online though. Drag yourself some tea. Okay. How do I do that? I put this in here. I put the water in here. And the sugar. Oh, I have to do that 3 times? That's a lot, guys. 3 teas? Not good for you. 1 is enough. Block her? Don't block people. She's a sweetheart. She wants to help us. Too bad you can't see this while I'm dancing right now. Level up! Day 2. She gonna call us on this next day already? Oh, hello.
Hey.
Hey, three-legged lady. You're kind of cute today. Oh, she is coming on to us. So last time I wasn't. Oh, look who's a comedian. You were fine last time too. I don't know, maybe I just couldn't believe you were the same person I sat next to at college. It felt like I was talking to a stranger, and now everything is in its right place once again. You are you. Speaking of, will you take a selfie for me to remember you by? Grin wide, snap yourself on your phone, send it to me. Huh. You know, if it's a friend, sure, I'll send her a selfie. I don't take selfies, guys. I suck at taking selfies. And I don't feel comfortable taking selfies. Like in public places, taking a selfie feels so self-absorbed to me. I prefer to take pictures of the thing or the place I'm at than myself in that place. I don't know if that makes sense. Wait, write down my email. Actually, you know what? Forget it. Bad idea. Keep it for yourself. I can see you just fine anyway. And I'll see you again, I hope. You know what I thought after our last talk? I know so much about the current you now. What you do, what you like, even what you used to dream about. And you know nothing about me. Want to fix that today? Of course I do. Perfect. I'm just in the mood to get things off my chest today. When did we last see each other? Right, 3 years ago. You stayed in college and I left after 3rd year to work. I'd actually been working before that too. Then one day in summer after 2nd year, I woke up and thought, why keep studying? At work, everything was new and interesting, and at college... Did you graduate before you started working? Or did you bail too? Actually, whatever, not the point. So I dropped college and went full-time as a B2B PR person. So that's business to business PR person. So that's the kind of job you do when you work in a company that sells products to another business and not just to, you know, the customers in a more broad sense of the word. So your customers are businesses. I have actually done this before. Cook them for like no more than 8 minutes. They swell in, soaking up the sauce so you get flavor in every bite. I make the sauce from scratch most of the time. What kind of sauce do you make? Do you make like a tomato sauce, like a Alfredo? I love to make a basil sauce. I used to have my own like basil plant in my apartment, but it lasts about a year and then it completely just dies on me, and I'm so sad every time. You're in that type of work? I have been in so many different kinds of jobs in my life that yeah. This is one of the stuff I've done before. And I was also like, I've also worked in marketing. I've done translation. I've done so many things. My friend spam texting me, hold on, that's all good. Go answer your friend. That sounds hard. I just open an instant noodle pack and pour everything in. That is also like a really cool thing. I'd like to eat that. Yesterday, that's what I ate for dinner. I made ramen, like the Korean ramyeon, and I made it the soup style, and I made some rice, and then I dipped the rice in the broth at the end, so you don't waste any of it. It's so good. It's not something I eat often, but it's very good once in a while. Actually, no, I didn't eat that yesterday evening. It was yesterday at lunch that I ate that. That's why I was so full and I didn't eat dinner. Crack 2 eggs and that's all. That's okay. I like to do that too. I put eggs in my ramen too. You still want me to magically bring you some wings? You can certainly try. Is your eyes working properly? My eyes? Oh, because I'm looking to the left. So my camera is picking up maybe one eye open. That might make me look a little silly. So you do tomato sauce, 2 pounds of beef, chopped onions, and mushroom, garlic powder, basil, salt, pepper. Slow cooked till it's thick. That sounds pretty good. I haven't had a homemade sauce this complex before. Like my mom used to make a very interesting, like meaty spaghetti sauce, but I haven't had it in a very long time. The one I make is literally just marinara, I guess. It's just fresh tomatoes that I break down. I cook them with garlic and olive oil. I add a little bit of tomato paste just to thicken it up, a little bit of sugar to neutralize the acidity, and I add some thyme and basil in there. I prefer fresh basil, but right now I don't have any, unfortunately. Bro, are you sleeping? It's okay. It's like advertising, but you sell your services not to regular people, but to serious guys at other companies. No idea how they hired me for that position at 19. God, 19 is young to do B2B. Okay. Maybe as like an apprentice, that makes more sense. What is that? What's that emote? Is it a truck? Is it a little truck? I have a hard time like seeing it. Okay, actually I know. Ugh, this window's so drafty. Give me a sec, okay? No signal. Balls. Well, that's one big swear word right here. Didn't work. I'll just sit here like this. Okay, where was I? You worked as a B2B or something. Why they hired you? You know why they hired you for such a serious position. Yeah, exactly. In short, my then boyfriend got me that job. He was the department head. Oh, well. Okay, well, you didn't really work for it, girl. We met at the capoeira class. That's hard to say. Never tried this. I've been wanting to try a lot of martial arts, and this is definitely in there. Did I tell you I did capoeira for 4 years? Do you even know what that is? Yeah, it's this. It's very cool. It's very acrobatic. I think it wastes a little bit too much energy in combat. It opens up your body to a lot of attacks too. I'm not sure I like it as a combat technique, but it's interesting. And it's very athletic and cardio, so it's very fun. The secret is the cheese though. I put shredded Colby Jack instead of Parmesan. It's absolutely amazing. I am crazy about Parmesan though. I would add Parmesan to like my mac and cheese because I love it so much. Is it some kind of dance? Well, almost a Brazilian dance where you can kick your partner in the face. You can, but you don't have to. It's something between a dance and a martial art. I did rhythmic gymnastics all through childhood. Did I say? It was hell. I mean, rhythmic gymnastics sounds cool. Why would you say it's hell? Sounds good, but I'm going to stick with my Thai food. Easy to make. Yeah, I find Thai food pretty easy to make. Right now, I got a lot of Indian food that I'm making lately. A lot of curries and different kinds, I guess, of curries. Like I have like a madras and like I use pre-made sauces right now, but eventually I'm thinking I'm going to try to make them myself, make my own seasoning, and I'm going crazy about making that. Thai food is amazing, but I think I prefer to buy it than make it because I don't have most of the ingredients easily. I mostly make Korean, some Italian food, some Mexican. That's mostly what I make. Trying to think, do I make anything else? I don't even make my own local Canadian food. I don't even know what Canadian food is anyway. If you have an easy recipe of like a Thai recipe, Prow, don't hesitate to share. I think I'm gonna add a section on the Discords for people to share recipes because I love to learn new recipes. There's like a really cool Mongolian soup that I really love to make. It's really easy to make too. It's got like 4 ingredients. It's called bantan. Everybody should make that. What even Canadian make? Exactly. I mean, we make maple syrup stuff, but it's usually like, it's just the seasoning is maple syrup, so pretty much it's sugar. I guess pancakes, like you say. Pancakes is Canadian. No, I mean, not even pancakes. Crepes is Canadian. Pancakes is American. But crepes is also kind of more European than Canadian. What else do we make? We make shepherd's pie, but shepherd's pie is British. We make... There is a thing called tourtière, which is a sort of meat pie that is specific to where I live. It's 3 meats in 1 pie. And everybody's got their own unique recipe for that. There's also a thing that's called croûton, which is a sort of meat paste that's super seasoned, and it's used as like usually a breakfast or a sort of sandwich thing where you spread it on bread or toast. And it's usually I think it's veal or pork. It might be chicken sometimes too. But the idea is you use ground meat and you season it a lot. And then you bake it into this you bake it into this paste. What the hell? Withering laxatives. I like the withering part. Laxatives, I'm not so sure. Do I really make you go? I'm sorry if I do. Oh, you're gonna play Roblox with your friend for a bit? See you a little later? All good? I'm gonna be here for 12 hours, guys. You can come and go, it's all good. I hope you have a lot of fun playing Roblox. I've never played Roblox. It looks like a very creative game, but I never took the time to try. But welcome in, Robite. Yeah, I'm doing 12 hours today, from 10 to 10. I usually do from like 12, like from noon to midnight, but I'm gonna end a little early so I can sleep a little. Yeah, you did say it. Yeah, I've been saying it. I did rhythmic gymnastics all through childhood. Did I say it? It was hell. When they say an all-girl company is a viper's nest, yeah, that was it. Everyone wants to claw each other's eyes out, but like, you can't. Yeah, it's very competitive, and girls are often seen as not that competitive, but they are. They're very cutthroat and competitive, just like boys. By the way, the person you rate is super cool. Oh, the Olympia? Yeah. Olympia is really cool. I literally just discovered her a couple days ago. And I really like her vibe. I like her voice. I like her character's style. I love reading like random people and just discovering new people. It's so fun. And this festival is making me meet a lot of new people. The game she was playing is really cool. I didn't check the name of that one. I think it was Hotel Murder, something like that. I'm gonna have to check it out again. Capoeira is the opposite. There you can hit each other, and we did, but without malice. Everybody wants to learn. Martial arts is a lot more friendly, I guess. Never made enemies at martial arts. But it's not... Yeah, I mean, yes, I kind of did. I did karate once. And I was a very low ranking... I think I was like a yellow belt. Or I hadn't even gotten my yellow belt. I was still wearing the white one. And I just had the little stripes on it. And we had a friendly competition amongst us, and I was like what, 15 years old, and this guy who was like super like higher than me, like purple or brown belt or something, like much more advanced, in the competition, I actually held my own against him, and I think I pissed him off. I think he was unhappy that I was so low level, but I was still holding my own against him. He wanted to just be an intimidating guy, I guess. That was weird. The story is really fun to follow. That's good. I'm so sad that I have to go to sleep most of the time after I raid. So I have to find time at other points in my week to be able to go check out people playing their games, because I couldn't just stay awake. I need to sleep if I want to wake up in the morning. Capoeira is the opposite. There you can hit each other. And then we smiled and went for a tea break, a real gang of friends. Awesome. I wish I was there. Or are you hitting people? I don't buy it. You say it like it ended ages ago. Yeah, she seems nostalgic in a distant way. About the stuff that's not that long ago, apparently. I got the sun right in my eyes right now. It's pissing me off. It might also fuck up with my eye recognition from the camera. It's just pissing me off. It's stupid light. Stupid sun. I train in Krav Maga and Eskrima. Use advanced. Eskrima use what I learned in the military. I've never done any of those. I've done karate, I've done kendo, I've done iaido, I've done some taekwondo, judo, and boxing. That's all I've done in terms of like military, but not military, in terms of martial arts. But I want to try more stuff. But the thing is, where I live right now, there's not a lot of options. There's not even a fucking gym. I'm so pissed off. I moved here because I was like, oh, well, the buses are great. It's close to my job. It's fine. And it's got a really cool view and I'm really happy. It's not too expensive. I'm like, it's heaven. But then I'm like, but I can't go work out anywhere because there's no fucking gym. It just pisses me off. So all I heard is piss some guy off. Hello, welcome in, Hussein. Yeah, I pissed some guy off because I was a low level karate learner and he was higher level than me. He had been at it for years and I beat him in competition. He was pissed at me. You have a job. Have you tried not doing a job? If I want to eat and not be homeless, I need to have a job for now anyway. Eventually I want to maybe like write full time, but I need to write a book that actually sells before I decide to do something like that. We broke up with Mark and going to the same class as him became impossible, or so it felt. Why does she say we? Like she broke up? Or do they both, Mark and her, break up? God damn, the construction is loud. Guys, what is that noise? What are they doing downstairs? Are they making a hole? Okay, it's over. Have you tried tax evasion? I don't think tax evasion works if you're not working, because you usually pay tax when you work, not when you don't work. It saves a lot of money. Well, no, I don't do crimes to save money, you know? I don't do crimes. So am I the only one concerned that Lam knows a lot of martial arts? Don't be concerned. It's just I know how to defend myself. Which is, what was that? It's construction downstairs. The landlords are still fixing up the apartment below me. It's been going for like 2 weeks. Sometimes it's louder, sometimes it's not so loud. They haven't warned me this time about being loud. They usually send me a text saying, hey, we're gonna be noisy from this time to this time. And they haven't. But yeah. They butcher a meat right now and they're making a hole in a wall, probably like making a hole in a brick wall, probably, with the sound of what was going on. And at the same company too. Imagine working when your boss is your ex. So I left my job as well, for sure. That's why you don't date at work. But then he got her to work there. So, but yeah, don't date at work, guys. You don't, like they say, you don't shit where you eat. You don't date where your livelihood is at stake. Krav Maga is mainly for military and law enforcement. It was created as a self-defense for Israel against aggressors, highly effective in what it's designed to. That's what I've heard too. It's like taught to everyone like that, and it also does not favor strength specifically, I think. So it's quite as effective even if you're a woman, you're not as strong as your adversary. But that's kind of what judo does too. Judo is also like using the enemy's momentum, the adversary's momentum, to make them trip on themselves, pretty much. It's redirection. I kind of like that. What type of example is that, Lamb? Example? I don't know. Oh, well, you shit where you eat? That's just an expression. Everybody says that. Like, you're not, like, if you have a river, and this is the river, like, in old times, where you drink water or you wash, there's an order of things you're going to do along the river. At the top, you drink. A little lower along the river, you bathe. And at the bottom of the river, you shit. Because if you shit at the top of the river and you drink at the bottom of the river, you're drinking shit. That's the idea of you don't shit where you eat. You don't eat in the bathroom, that sort of thing. Yes, people say that. I'm not inventing stuff. I literally read that recently on Reddit too. Don't hit your head. Don't hit your head. And when you don't see friends, don't keep going places with them. They slowly drop off. That is true. That is true. You need to make an effort to keep friends. And you need to make choices, because if you have too many friends, at some point you need to focus your energy on the ones that are there for you so that you can be there for them. I do believe that the best friendships are not like big groups of 20 people. The best friendships are like one-on-one friendships. She lying? Nothing she says is real. I mean, I do lie a lot, but I'm not lying right now. And then, listen, do you have a stuffed toy, an animal, or a human figurine nearby? Maybe a childhood favorite, or a not so favorite. I mean, I do have an animal stuffed toy somewhere in my apartment. Why? Can you grab something like that right now? Okay, guys, I'm actually gonna go grab it. I'll be back. I'm back. I have a little foxy. He's a little foxy plushie that I love. I'm gonna put him next to me. Why would she go grab it? Because this is a game about being addicted to the internet and having a hard time connecting with reality. So I'm actually taking it seriously, and I'm doing the thing in reality, not just virtually. And I got my plushie. Oh yeah, you can't see it, that's true. I'm gonna describe it. It's a red fox, and it's all curled up on itself like it's a little baby fox that's playing with a ball, but there's no ball. It's so cute. What type of fox? It's a red fox. It's got black ears and black gloves and black feetsies. Yes, women can be effective fighters with Krav, especially when it comes to weapons of opportunity, like using your purse as a bludgeoning weapon. I don't have a purse. I don't go around with a purse, but I do go around with a backpack at all times. So backpack is a pretty good weapon if you can like use it. Also, like that, what you said, the weapon of opportunity. I don't know why I just pictured Jackie Chan. He was always using weapons of opportunity. He would grab anything that was like reachable, and he would use it to destroy his enemies. That was kind of fun. I loved to watch Jackie Chan when I was a kid. Draw it now? In paint? I don't even know how to do that, guys. Draw it in paint? Do I even have paint? I have better than paint. Wait a second. But I don't have anything. Okay, I'm gonna do it in paint because I don't have anything else. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do it simple. It's not working. It's not detecting paint. It's not detecting paint. There. Ha! It's working. She's probably lying about the funny dolls she has. No! Okay, so I'm gonna use orange. Like it's a darker orange than that. It's closer to this. It's a little more like this, maybe? Okay. And okay, so the tail is here. Its back is here. It's got its little neck and its little face. Then its cheekies go a little up and like this. And then it's got its paw, its belly, the other paw, like this. Now in black, there is, the paw is here. And then the back paws are like here. Oh God, I'm not good at this. And then it's got like the tip of its tail, its little nose, its little ear, its little belly, its little ears like this. Little ear. Okay, and there's another ear on the other side like this. Yeah, that's about it. That's what it looks like. It's on its back like that. And it's got a little face. Why my fingers are green? Because my fingers are green. Because I have a green thumb and I'm good with plants. I just checked my local laws and carry a karambit. It's a Filipino fighting knife shaped like a tiger's claw. Has a ring at the end of the pommel. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I used to have a sword I was not legally allowed to carry. I was not carrying it around, obviously, but I had it as a decoration that I bought in Chinatown. It was like a katana, but way too short, not safe at all because it only had one peg holding it in the handle, so I could not like swing it safely without being a danger. And yeah, that was kind of it was kind of a thing I was not allowed to carry around. But I have used, like in Kendo, I have used a real sword and I have cut tatami with it. And other people were carrying the actual cutting swords. That sure looks like something that's not a fox. Hey, I'm very good at drawing. How dare you? How dare you say that? Now, I don't know how to break to you. It's a demonic creature. It's a foxy. Yeah, I could find a toy or a figurine, but not from childhood. I don't have any of my toys from childhood. They were thrown away. My mom cleaned all of my toys from when I was a kid. I have nothing. The only thing I still have from when I was a kid is a strand of hair my mom cut from my head. And it's all rolled up in an envelope. And I have that. And it kind of feels weird to think that it is my hair. It also was my hair. It's blonde. I'm no longer blonde. It doesn't feel like it's me anymore. You know what I mean? It also kind of feels creepy, like who keeps hair except a serial killer? Doesn't matter. Probably even better, honestly. Does it have a name? Yes, it does. It's called Justinius. What's her name or his? Justinius. He's a little Roman warrior. He's called Justinius. I beg your finest pardon. What? What is wrong with it? Good name. What, you thought I'd say it's bad? There are no bad names. It's the soul that matters. All right, let's say hello. Come on, show it here. Right to the camera. I mean, hopefully the camera doesn't turn on. Oh God, okay, it didn't turn on. I was afraid. Officer, it's this one. I did no crime. You don't like Justinius as a name? Hi Justinius, nice to meet you. I'm Irene. Irene. What type of name is that? It's a name. I've been reading a Roman book recently. Like it was about Pompeii, and I had Roman stuff on the brain, okay? Like guys who have like Rome on the brain all the time. I had a Rome on the brain for a very long time recently. But Justinius and I are acquainted now, by the way. How should I address him? Her. It's a boy. Alright, nice to meet you again, Justinius. Now I'm curious how he feels, what he thinks about the weather and politics. Actually, no, screw politics. I don't think he has any opinion on politics. He's a baby. Why are you looking at me like that? Think I've totally lost it? You're fine. You're weird. That's a compliment, by the way. Alright, fine. I've been here a long time, here in the hospital. I knew it! I knew she was in the hospital! I say, why you judge my naming skills? I think my name in the game is probably even worse than Justinius. My name in the game? In this game? Is the three-legged lady. That's worse. Dare I even ask? I just told you. You're too late. It's done. I've said it. Alone all day, doctors pop in and now and then, nurses do their treatments, to the point that I've started making imaginary friends. Figured you'd like that too for some reason. Alone? Where's your family? So not many friends, I take it? I live like that too. No. Where's your family? My dad drops by sometimes. My sister and I never really talked. And my mother pays for all this. And she pays, but she doesn't think she has to go and see you? That's very sad. What is she in the hospital for though? She doesn't say. That kind of feels like my family though. Like I don't really talk to my sister. I guess my mom would be the one coming over. Maybe my dad too. My dad's a very sweet guy. Let's not get into it, okay? Still, I wanted to ask. Is a friend like Justinius a toy better than none at all? Yeah, it's better to meet actual people, you know? A toy, to me, especially like a plushie, is more like sensory stimulus. Like I just like to pet him because I bought him because he was so soft. Like he is just so soft. I'm just literally when I'm talking, I've been literally petting him. But yeah, like he is just like a really soft thing. But he's not a person. He doesn't talk. He doesn't listen. He's a toy. Well, did you try here a pride? What? I'm not sure I understand, Prow. Is like a word missing? What is that emote? It's a star? Oh, you tried. Oh, you did try. Here's a pride? As in like a prize. Prize. Thank you. Thank you for the prize. I have a hard time with typos. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, that's a little... What is that? Is that a little bat? I like bats. And do you do that often yourself? Often enough not to need imaginary friends? Yeah. Well, good for you. Now imagine this. You're a prisoner in your room day after day after day. Friends don't come, and you know it's your own fault. You were such an insufferable mess. You'd run from yourself if you were them. Don't say that, girl. If you just didn't keep in touch, that might just be that you need to reach out to people. Punch the fuck's doll. No, I'm not doing that, Prow. I'm not gonna hurt his feelings. I'm not gonna be violent to Mr. Justinius. Dad, that looks at you as if you were a freshly dug grave, a living corpse. I almost wish he stopped coming at all. Girl, she's suffering so much. So all you've got is a tablet, the wall across from you, and this damn window you can't even close. Okay, she's getting angry, but that's normal. Feel the emotion. You gotta. It's an emotional game. Damn, yeah, it is. It is. It's gonna be a gut punch, I feel. Now you see why all my friends ran for the hills? No. You won't leave, will you? I won't. Thanks. Remember how simple it was in college? You wake up, show up to class, and boom, you got socialization, friends, and a lineup of crushes for every occasion. That is true. It is a lot harder once you're done with school and you're done with having to be around people, when you have to make the conscious effort to be around the people you care about, that's a lot harder. I think I liked you back then. Oh. Why didn't you say anything? I don't know. I don't know if I could even now walk up and say, hey, you look great. Let's go hang out. I mean, you just did. Back then, even less so. I had zero experience. That's okay. It's hard to do the first time to tell somebody you like them. I was the idiot who told people I like them before I even really knew them. And I had a lot of rejections when I was younger. I'm a weird girl. I just couldn't live with like that feeling of liking someone without saying something. And then, because I had so many rejections, I stopped trying to talk to people. Because people had been mean to me. Actually, wait, I had some. 7th grade, a handsome boy from my class, blonde. I scraped together all the courage a 13-year-old has, asking for a walk in the park. We sit on the bench. I kiss him first. She's so cute. She kissed him. And he runs off in horror and never talks to me again. Can you imagine? How old is a 7th grader? I don't even know. We don't have 7th grade where I live. That's not how it works. So we have 6th grade and then you start high school. I say high school, but it's a bad translation. It's secondary school. We have primary and secondary. Trauma for life. No kidding. I can be bold in anything else, but not this. All right, 3-legged lady, I'm off. Till next time. Let's call each other again soon, okay? Just don't forget. And Justinia shouldn't forget either, all right? Talk to you soon. Talk to you soon. You're still online. Let's meditate together. No, seriously. I'll even record you an audio guide. Go offline and sit with me. Okay. Guys, we meditate.
All right. This is new for me too, so let's figure it out together.
Let's try.
Sit on a chair with a straight back.
Straight back, everybody.
Close your eyes.
I'm not closing my
Focus
eyes.
on your body. Your feet on the floor.
Okay, I am closing my
Your
eyes.
palms resting on your thighs. Find your breath in your body.
Do it, everyone.
But don't try to change its cadence. Just observe.
Observe, okay.
Give yourself space to breathe. Keep part of your attention on the real, physical sensations of your body here and now. Recall something that got you upset recently.
Oh, fuck. That's not good.
Who else was involved? If you feel overwhelmed, step back. Let go on these thoughts. Bring your attention back to your breathing or to your palms. When you feel better, return to the memories. Say to yourself, what happened, happened.
I think this
Labeled
works.
it as unpleasant, but in reality, it simply took place, and that's all. Everything else is just our thoughts about it. We're thinking about it, but it's already over.
I have a hard time focusing.
We remember the emotions that still show up in the body even though the situation is in the past. And we let them go.
Okay,
We
let
don't
go.
need to make an effort to fight them. As soon as we bring attention to a part of the body, it starts to relax. Because the body
It's
is always
guided
connected
meditation,
to the
Proud.
present
It's normal.
moment.
She's supposed to talk the whole time
Right now
through.
there is no danger. We've just separated stress into 3 parts. The situation itself, which is simply a fact. Our thoughts about it, which are subjective and not real, and don't need to be believed blindly. And our emotions, which can still flow through us even though the situation is already gone.
This is kind of fun. I like
We
it.
create distance from both the thoughts and the emotions because right now we are in a different state, in different circumstances.
It's kind of strange to be in a
With the
different state
next
on a
exhale,
stream.
send your breath down to your feet. When you're ready, notice the light behind your closed eyelids, the sounds in the room around you, and open your eyes.
Well, that's fun. But yeah, I could not actually meditate on stream. I don't know how people could do that. The very fact that I know I am observed makes me incapable of meditating. Okay, day 3. She's crying.
Hey.
Doesn't she look different? What is she? Are her eyes different? Hey, three-legged lady, good to see you. You look different. Really? And you're the same as a few days ago. But over 3 years, yeah, you've grown up a little. And hey, to you, Justinius, did you sleep well today? What? Why does she look different? What's going on? Am I tripping? Did the meditation do something to my brain? What's going on? Hey, to you, Justinius, did you sleep well today? I did, thanks. Good. I slept great too. It was so fresh here today, so free. What is different? There's something different, guys. Am I hallucinating? I left the window open overnight and ended up catching a cold. Or is it just that you're like, you got the cold thing going on maybe? You're totally worth it though. Listen, you said you worked, but I didn't ask doing what. Wait, don't tell me. I'll take a guess and you'll say if it's hot or cold. Okay, let me guess. You work for an online service for social assistance to homeless cats. Pretty ice cold, yeah. For real shame. I kind of hoped you were for a cat-loving IT person. What if it's none of the 3? You're an accountant at a company that builds housing for officials? That's very weird. I'm not. Just cold. Balls. No, seriously, not a cat-loving IT wizard, not an accountant builder. What are you? Do you even work? I can't even say that I do work anymore. I was a mysterious worker of unclear specialization, but definitely something secret. You'll be a secret agent then, that's decided. Let's move on. Honestly, all this was super long prelude. Actually, I spent all yesterday thinking about how people choose what to do. How did you choose? Is she on the deathbed? I think she is. Since the very beginning. Wait, she's just more detailed. That's what it is. She's more detailed. She lost the big strokes of black around her. That's the difference. And here, the pillow is what gave it away for me. The pillow is more detailed. It used to just have this little line here. It doesn't anymore. It's like actually shadow. Wow, this is, yeah, she's more clean. That's amazing. Okay, so how did I choose what I do? I guess the closest would be it's what I like to do, because none of these works. Like, I did not study for what I do. I don't just do it because it pays. Obviously, I do like to be paid, but I would work for a much higher pay if I worked elsewhere. And it just kind of happened. It's kind of true too, because it was like friends who recommended me to try to work there, and I've just been very happy. I mean, I literally have 3 jobs, bro. I have a day job, I'm a writer, and I'm a streamer. Streaming and writing is not as much of a job, to be honest. It doesn't feel like a job, except on days that I have to do a lot of marketing. Or editing. Editing does feel like a job. But yeah, I have a day job, and that day job, I chose it because it allows me to help people. So like, I like to help people. That I would say that's it. Cool. I used to think I always did what I liked, and maybe I did. And then I started noticing, wherever I showed up, I constantly wanted to prove something to someone. Not just to get things done or have fun, but to prove I'm cool, exceptional, worthy. You get where I'm going? The parents' expectations never left, or your choices are still yours. You're overcomplicating it. I don't know, I think yeah. Have you tried not helping random people? No, I like to help everybody. I don't think I would be happy with myself if I wasn't helping people in some way. So the parents' expectations never left. Exactly, they got under my skin, and now it's like I generate them myself. No outside help. Ever had that? I, for one, was too late to realize I wasn't quite living my own life. Okay, I have like notifications just popping off right now. It's pissing me off. Just one moment, guys. I'm gonna turn on also the streamer mode. Because you guys are gonna hear all the pop-ups going on. And it's pissing me off. Okay. I, for one, was too late to realize I wasn't quite living my own life. That's happened to me too. Definitely. I feel like a lot of people have influenced me in making some decisions and I wasn't feeling exactly like I was myself. And when I didn't join a Buddhist monastery, but it was something close. Mark promised to take me on a trip around the world. All the years we dated, he kept promising. And when we broke up, it hit me. No one's taking me anywhere. If I want to go, I have to go myself. That is true. That is true. Do not wait for other people to do things for you. If you want something, you do it. And if there's people with you who may also find it interesting to do it with you, then you would just include them. But don't wait for them to make the plans for you. And I went, not around the world, but my plans were so grand you wouldn't believe it. Only made it to 2 countries. That's a lot. I've literally been to only 2 countries other than my own. So yeah, you know, that's good. If you could go to only 1 place before you die, where would you go? Don't talk about dying, girl. I'm not comfortable with that. Where would I go? Somewhere bright and fun, unusual and interesting, calm and comfortable. Let's talk about dying. Okay, you go ahead, Prow. What you want to talk about dying? She's going on about seeing something before dying. Why would I want to see before dying? I would want to go back to South Korea. There are so many things to do there. Like, all of this, bright and fun and usually interesting, calm and comfortable, all of them apply to South Korea. I would want to go to Japan. I would want to at least set foot somewhere in Europe, just to say that I've been there. And probably like every continent, to be honest. I would want to set foot in every continent. Like, let's go Europe, Africa, South America, Australia. That would be fun before dying. You know, if I was about to die, I would like to take others with me too, so I won't be alone. I don't know if I'd be able to tell people that I'm dying. I'm the kind of person who might keep that a secret. Find a way to not tell anyone. Enjoy time as much as possible so I don't have to live with the pity that they would feel. I would probably also like spend so much money knowing I'm gonna die anyway. Like, spend it all. Rack up a crazy credit debt. And then tell my family and like my friends, don't take my succession. Don't accept it. Because if they do, they would have to handle the debt. So I would be like, don't touch it. And then I would just go bankrupt but dead. That'd be fine. But if I had to choose, I think somewhere calm and comfortable would be great. I would go like somewhere where I can feel connected to nature. Something like that. Sounds like someone burnt out. I met people who burnt out, ran off to live a quiet life like that, never came back. That's not you, I hope. I definitely have been burnt out in the past. I know what that's like. University burnt me out. But your family will have that debt? No, exactly. They don't get the debt unless they accept. Like, they would need to literally let me not be, like, let my finances go unclaimed. So they would refuse the inheritance because I would have a negative inheritance. Like, if I die with my job right now, a lot of, like, my parents would actually get a lot of money. But if I die and I have the time to know before, I might spend more than what I'm, you know, making them inherit from my death. Like, my life insurance is not that high, but it is higher than you would expect, you know? Don't kill me, guys. I don't want to die. Buy me some games too. Yeah, I'm the kind of person, I love to give. I love to buy stuff for other people. And if I like had unlimited amounts of money, yeah, I'm definitely buying stuff for everybody. I hope I'm not dying though. That'd be very dark. I met people who burned out enough to live a quiet life like that and never came back. I would definitely do it though. Go for a quiet life and just be a writer, a recluse. That'd be fun too. You might be a battle pass in Where Winds Meet. Yeah, you're not asking a lot. A battle pass is pretty cheap. It's like $15. I could buy you a bigger game than that. Back then, but also like, do you like the battle pass right now? I'm not crazy about the outfit. I like the hat. I like the hat in the new battle pass. But the dress, I'm not crazy about it. No, don't. I could buy it. That's okay. I won't buy it right now because I'm not dying. But if I was dying, I would. Back then, I decided to go to the edge of the world, see what I'd never seen. I don't even have the money to buy it for myself this time. I bought the first battle pass. I really like the dress, but the new dress, I'm not crazy about it. In the end, I only made it to Bangladesh and Kyrgyzstan? I don't know how to say that, and I do not know where it is on the map. Why that reaction? I'm telling you, it was supposed to be something unusual, incredible. But yeah, I get it, sounds wild. Why those? At first, I really planned a world trip. All hyped up, I decided to head straight to the middle of nowhere. Look at that, it's so beautiful. I want to see this architecture in real life, I must admit. I have a colleague that keeps telling me to go to her, like, home country. She keeps telling me, like, it would be so pretty and so fun. I admit it looks very pretty. Boy, it's expensive to go there. She told me about, like, the tickets she had to pay, like, the plane tickets to go see her family. It's almost $2,000. I can't pay $2,000 back and forth for one trip. Well, then you can buy me a battle pass if you don't want to buy a pro one. I mean, it's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't right now. I'm not dying, you know? I will have to shoulder the debt because I'm still alive. And with that in mind, I stumbled on an article about Bangladesh, the golden waters of the Ganges, mangroves, old monasteries, mosques, all that. Oh, that does sound pretty cool. Especially mangroves. I like that. But you do want one? You're allowed to want something. That doesn't mean you should buy it or somebody should buy it for you, you know? So yeah, all of that was there. But what stuck with me was something else. The people? Yeah. I've traveled very little in my lifetime, but I think I've got the gist. The main reason to go anywhere at all is the people. Agreed. It's meeting people. That's why I liked in South Korea. I got lost on a mountain when I was there. And I stumbled on these two men who helped me, you know, go back to society, go back to civilization after I was lost. And it felt so interesting to know that wherever you go, even if you don't share a language, people will just be nice. People will help you. They will guide you. They will protect you. They literally, like, I had no money on me. They literally bought me water. And they bought me ice cream at the top. They were very sweet people. I have no pride bone in my body. I would beg for it. I want to see that. Why do I want to see that? I'm weird. Don't mind me. I've traveled very little in my lifetime. The problem is you have no idea who you'll meet or where. You can't plan that. That's true. You have to be open to meeting people. And you have to trust. Now that is the most difficult thing. It's easy to distrust people. But if you trust, that means you are open to being hurt. That means you're open to being vulnerable. But that's when you meet people. And people see that vulnerability. And they will, for the majority of them, be good to you. If you don't show that vulnerability, if you show distrust, you don't get those meetings. And sometimes there will be people who will take advantage of that trust and that vulnerability. But I think there is strength in showing that vulnerability and accepting the pain that comes with it, or the potential pain. You evil? Maybe. The pride bone connected to the wrath bone. The wrath bone. What? Where's the pride bone in the body? The pride bone. What's the most prideful bone in the body? Maybe the skull? The skull would be kind of prideful, I think. The wrath bone? I would say the wrath bone is probably one of the strong bones in the arm, so that when you punch stuff, it's the one that's like keeping your arm together. You'd say the tailbone is a pride bone? I don't feel like people showing off their butt or their tailbone are being very prideful. They're being very vulnerable if they show you that bone. But if you hold your head high, is usually this idea of you hold yourself proudly. I think the skull would make it a pride bone to me. We know what the last bone is. It's not much of a bone, to be honest. Fingers, I don't know. Fingers could be envy bones to me, because they're the ones that grab. They're the ones that take things because you envy other people and you grab what they have because you're envious. I don't remember all the other sins though. Oh, greed. Greed bone. Yes. Envy then. Which one would be envy? Where do we put envy in the body? The eye is not a bone. The eye is not a bone. It could be the occipital bone. I think that's the bone around the eye area. Let me check. Occipital bone. That's the back of the skull. It's not the right one then. What's the front skull bone? Yeah, skull bones. The ones around the eye one is like the brow would be the frontal. I guess that was the most, obvious name. Or zygomatic bone, the one that's like it kind of holds your eye from below. It's your cheekbones. Zygomatic. I was thinking you're too prideful to hear what others say, so you give them the finger. Oh. But that could be the wrath one. It's when you're angry that you give the finger to people, no? It could be the wrath one. It's the one that starts fights. It's the one that tells you you're really unhappy about something. I don't know. Now, I'm having a really nice conversation about bones right now. I do like my bones. Bones are cool. I have bones, like a collection. Not a lot of them. I have like runes that are on ox bones. And I have a, what was it? I think it's like a fox's spine bones. And a claw from a wolf or something like that. Just play the game. I'm playing the game. On my second trip, I realized that especially well, but even on the first one, there were plenty of interesting encounters. There were colorful, strong-smelling, scowling crowds, hurrying to their scowling business. There was a nameless street artist painting an unbelievable piece on a pillar under an overpass, so absorbed that he didn't notice me for 20 minutes. You stayed 20 minutes observing the guy? I would feel pretty awkward if I discovered that. There were those who robbed me in Dhaka 2 days before my flight home. They took my phone, cash, card, everything. That happened to me. I was at the Texas airport. A Texas airport. There's not just one in Texas, but I was at a Texas airport. And by the time I got off the plane, checked my phone, grabbed my bag, left the airport, I was in my friend's car. I put my hand in my pocket, my phone wasn't there anymore. So I know I must have crossed paths with someone that I don't remember in that time frame, and they took my phone from my pocket. I felt so angry. I was so pissed off. I like bones. Words of an aspiring art the clown? What? I mean, I do like bones. I have like a bunch of redeemable bone quotes that you can even throw at me at any time. Bones are cool. And there was Hakeem, the taxi driver, who took me to his home, sat me down to dinner with his family, then gave me a free ride to the hotel and to the airport on departure day. That happened to me too. I was in another city. I was in a Airbnb, and I was stalked the night before. And I told the Airbnb people that I was kind of like living with, in a way, that was in their basement. And the dad drove me back to the train station so that I would be safe. People are nice. Also, get boned, that's what it means. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. I was reading chat. Literally, get boned was something I was reading from chat. But chat really wanted me to talk a lot about bones back then. It was literally the day I became, what's the word for it? Affiliate on Twitch. We were cleaning up a museum with a lot of dinosaur bones. And I was talking a lot about bones. That's what it is. So yeah, after that, I'd had my fill of the planet's farthest corners. So next time I picked somewhere simpler and still not a super tourist route and pretty. So Kyrgyzstan. Is that even a real place? I've never heard of this place. What language do they speak there? Kyrgyzstan? Kyrgyzstan? It's in Central Asia. It's so beautiful. So many beautiful mountains. And forts. And yurts. And rivers. And food. Oh, that is gorgeous. They have horses. It's close to Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan, which are the only two stan that I had ever heard of before. Horse meat. I've had horse meat before. I was about to say I have not, but I have had horse meat. I didn't think it was that good of an animal meat. Have you seen their mountains? I just did on Google, yeah. I've seen photos, they're gorgeous. Yeah, now imagine them in real life. I can't even imagine that. I've never been in a place with mountains like that. I've been there. They speak Dari and Pashto. Interesting. Do you speak those languages? Did you learn it to go there? Of course you have horse meat. How could I guess that? I mean, my mom wanted me to try horse meat. We were very young. Our parents were not particularly rich, and horse meat was just an option to have an iron-rich food that was cheaper than beef. And my mom wanted us to try that. She told us what we ate after we ate it because she thought we would not eat the horse if we knew it was horse meat. We were very young. And I don't really remember other than it was kind of dry and I wasn't crazy about that. I've also had rabbit meat. Or like, yeah, it was rabbit, not even hare. It was rabbit meat. In a stew. It was really good. And the locals live with that beauty all the time. They go to work, to the store, and see it every day. Because they see it every day, to them it's probably normal. They probably do not see the beauty quite as much anymore. Though maybe it's like living by the sea. You swim once a year and barely look that way. Exactly. I have an amazing view from my apartment, and I rarely look out the windows. Most of the time, my blinds and my curtains are closed, which is kind of weird. What about cat or dog? I've never tried. I know that there are dogs that are literally raised for meat, especially in South Korea and like China, I think, but I've never had it. Have you tried snake? I've never tried snake. I don't think I've ever been in a place where they would serve snake. I've had, like we said, horse, rabbit, obviously chicken, beef, pork, veal. We talked about it the other day. What else have I tried before? I've wanted to try kangaroo, but I never did. I used to know Pashto for counterterrorism classes, but not anymore. Haven't used it forever. Well, no one here speaks Pashto, exactly. I've lost my Spanish for that reason. I've lost most of my Korean and my Japanese for that reason. I don't get to practice. I don't know anybody who speaks the languages. Crocodile is not a food that we have where I live. It would have to be imported. But even on that trip, the views weren't the main thing, not even the people, though people in Kyrgyzstan are great. The main thing was Feina, a woman I met there. My ideal woman. Not in that sense, but you'd like her. Everyone does. She was about 50. From what I gathered, she'd worked as a guide for her whole life, there and in other countries. She knew the Kyrgyz name of every pebble and every shrub, and she wasn't even local. As well as every story tied to those pebbles and shrubs. So many beautiful legends, young heroes, maidens' tears, all that. But okay, that's not even why I remembered her. She had an answer to any question about life, relationships, everything. A calm, wise answer that leaves you knowing what's right and not blaming anyone, not even yourself. Okay, this is what I aspire to be. I aspire to be this. Have you met people like that? I have, yeah. I had a great aunt who was like that. Cool, I hope you remember to get their contacts. She is dead, unfortunately. She has passed away. But she was a wise woman. Because I didn't, like the idiot I am. You know what's most interesting? We traveled together for 5 days, a grand tour around Lake Isekul with day trips, hotel stops, and so on. And in that time, I think we became friends. Only I never really asked her about things. I'm just not used to this kind of talking. Yeah, it's okay. Like the guys that actually led me back to civilization after helping me out of the mountainous forest, they also added me on Facebook. But we literally never spoke again. I still have them as a Facebook friend. And I think one of them got married at one point, and I just saw that, you know, information pass by, but we never stayed in contact. My great aunt, yeah, she's dead. Unfortunately, she was hit by a car. It was very sad. It was like a very untimely death. It was very, very unfortunate. She was such a lively and kind person. The last person you think deserves to die in a horrible accident like that. You hope that kind of person gets to live their life to the end and die in like a hospital surrounded by family, is what I would hope for someone like that. To live the longest time possible. There was another woman too, an athlete of some kind. The way she went on and off with her husband, that was crazy. They fought every day, even got physical. Then she'd bring him soup in a jar at a hospital. He got discharged and it all started again. She would beat him? What the fuck? Don't do that. I don't remember exactly what Feina told her, but basically, the woman said she and her ex were made for each other. I don't think you're made for each other if you beat each other up. And Feina said, maybe that's true, but then you are two good people made to torture each other. That doesn't add up. I don't know what happened to that woman later, but I think she understood something. I definitely did. Sorry to hear no. It's okay. It's been a very long time. She's passed for a long time ago. Allie is here? What? How do you know people are where? Oh, she's live, you mean? That's okay. You go and watch what she's doing. Tell me what game she's playing. I'm curious. And why didn't I exchange contacts with Feina? I'm still kicking myself for that. No, I remember why. I had to rush home, stressed out with the news. Still can't forgive myself for not talking to her one last time, for not asking her number. And now I don't even know how to look for her. Search tour guide Feina, and what would I say to her? And how not to scare her off like the others? I mean, you didn't scare me off. Thanks, what would I even do without you right now? I'll really try to find her. Can't hurt. Maybe you look too if you want. I would look for her, yeah. I want to help you. Wait, I forgot the main thing. Remember how we were talking about what to do in your free time? I decided to read a book. That's good. Always read books, guys. Books are great. Any kind of book. All books are good. My friend Kate sent me one back when we were still talking. It's called The Coils of Fate by Arlette T. Gibbons. Okay, now I want to know if it's a real book. The Coils of Fate. I don't think it's a real book. Wait, The Coils of Fate refers to... AI is saying bullshit. I don't care about AI. I don't read AI bullshit. I always start to read it because I'm like, it's the first result. But then I have to like stop myself and think because... The stream is so bright. My stream is so bright. Yeah, it might be. It's a very bright game. Close your eyes, it's okay. Oh, Ollie's stream. I don't know what she's playing. What is she playing? Then I would maybe understand what you mean. It's fantasy, chicklit of some kind, I guess. I'm not an expert. Actually, no, it's definitely for girls. Some of those descriptions. I don't read a lot of specifically chicklit, I guess. I read a lot of books with girls as main characters or written by women. But I like when it's not about romance. And I feel like chicklit is mostly romance. I don't know if I'd recommend it to you, but I started it yesterday and I still seriously can't put it down. Want me to tell you what it's about? Yes, of course. Right, okay, where do I start? First, we meet the main characters, the snake people. As I get it, they're snakes, but they walk upright with tails, but also with arms, and at the same time, they're people. Don't tell me it's a monster fucker book. Do you think authors usually picture what they're writing? I mean, I am a writer, so I know that yes, we do. They should. On one hand, yeah. On the other, if Arlette T. Gibbons pictured it clearly, why didn't she share it with us? Because sometimes they try to evoke a thing. If you describe things too precisely, it just becomes very boring to read. Anyway, this group of snake people is moving through a secret pass between gloomy mountains. Their leader, Ophion, wants to slip into the heart of the enemy state, take out its evil ruler, and end the war. But then, they get ambushed in a narrow gorge and Ophion's sister-in-arms, Shira, is almost killed. Shira's our protagonist girl, by the way. Ophion saves her, kills the attacker, and takes his power. In this world, when you kill an enemy, you take all their power and even their memories. Shira finds Ophion intriguing. He's so strong and untouchable, but he seems not to care about her. And his right hand, the seductive Lilith, says Shira's a weakling, and she doesn't know how she even got into their elite squad. Three-legged lady, did I dump too much at you at once? You following? Yeah. Shira, Ophion, Lilith, snake people, I'm following. Great. From the look on your face, I thought you were about to pass out. I'm good. I'm curious. So they move on and spot a patrol that absolutely can't be allowed to get away and warn the villain. This time, Ophion decides to set the ambush himself, tells the squad to split up, and goes alone to fight a whole group of enemies. Shira fears he won't handle it and follows him. He really is struggling and Shira decides to help. But she's so clumsy, she falls off a cliff right onto the most dangerous enemy and kills him on the spot. Ophion deals with the rest and helps her up. For a second, it feels like a spark flashed between them. But he immediately says that if Shira disobeys an order again, he'll execute her himself and take her XP. Oh, is this a lit RPG? Okay. She'll respawn at a checkpoint. Okay, it is a lit RPG. I like that. I thought the character would fall asleep. No. Turns out, all this was happening in an online game, some super advanced one with VR goggles, a full-body haptic suit, all the works. Quite a plot twist, right? Yeah, very interesting. I like that. I stayed up way too late last night just to keep reading. Still, didn't get very far. I'm out of practice. Listen, you should read a book too. At least start one. Then tell me what you liked and what you didn't. I'm telling you this and thinking that maybe listening is even more fun than reading. I'd definitely be into it. I'm not able to listen to audiobooks. I have to read. My eyes have to do something, otherwise I cannot function. I cannot consume the information. I'm already reading something. Nice. The next time we'll talk about your book. And right now, I really want to finish my spiel about the coils of fate. I understand why it's called the coils of fate now, because coiling like a snake coils its tail. So the squad goes to sleep. The heroine logs out, and we meet her in real life. Her name's Chelsea. She's an ordinary girl who works at a pet store. I just thought, there are snakes in the game and there are snakes in the pet shop. Could they be connected somehow? Whatever. So Chelsea's an ordinary girl leading an ordinary life. She didn't have anything special going on until this game showed up. She's got a boyfriend too, a lawyer named... I actually wrote all the names down so I wouldn't get lost. Let me open the file. One sec. Balls! I messed it all up, didn't I? Can you see me? I can only see part of your face. Figures. Balls. Let's hang up. This won't do. Next time I'll fix everything. It'll be fine. Maybe finish the story? Okay, I was at... Yeah, she's got a boyfriend. Don't remember his name, but he's a lawyer. And they're kind of fine, but this dude, there's not an ounce of romance in him at all. He's way too pragmatic about everything. Talk a lot of ball, huh? Yeah, I mean, that's her swear word. She likes that swear word. You know, I don't judge people's swear words. Balls is a funny word to use, but I like it. And he says that's just the kind of person he is, but Chelsea can't shake the feeling he doesn't love her. More like he sees her as, no, sorry, I can't. I need to disconnect. I don't feel well. Okay, don't push yourself. It's okay. You can take some time to rest. I'm happy construction stopped. It was starting to be so loud. Let's start next time. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna push a little bit. What's wrong? Nothing special, nothing. Call me later, bye. Girl, I want to be there for you. Sorry again, I'm off. You'd better do the same. Take a minute to relax. In a minute you can, I don't know, think of something. See you. I'm gonna stay online. Click me hard? Where do I click? Cat points? Oh god, I'm supposed to click on the cat. I'm like, I don't understand it. Nothing was happening. But when I press on him, he's not pushing the thing. Oh, I'm buying stuff. I can buy this now. Oh, it's going a lot faster now. Bigger. Bigger. Do it. You can do it, kitty cat. I'm tickling the kitty cat. We're gonna go to 200. Victory! We can do it! Okay, that was a lot. I didn't understand that game at all. Oh, she's still upset. You figured it out already, haven't you? That you're dying? Thanks for playing the demo. That was the end of the demo? Thanks for playing. Add the game to the wishlist and then maybe play again. Yeah! Okay, you guys. They stop right before the important moment. Which feels like that's the best moment. It's a cliffhanger. The game is not out yet. But if you guys are interested in wishlisting it, you can do that. And I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna go on Steam and add my wishlist. Ta-da! So we're gonna go back to this room here. Well, that was a really interesting game. It was a very slower, cozier, emotional game. I'm happy that we tried this out. It was fun. And I guess it took us 2 hours to do this. They said that the demo was 45 minutes, but we've been talking so much. We've been talking a lot. So I think, it's normal that we took a lot longer. I'm just a little chatterbox. But that was very fun. I'm super intrigued to keep playing. And I think it's good that, their intention is to help people deal with anxiety and give people tools to kind of reconnect with the real world. So that's why I kind of really followed the instructions and I went to get my plushie and everything, because I think that that's actually a good way to live, is to not just do everything virtually. Doing things physically with your hands in the real tangible world, using your sensory input is really the best.